It's 7 p.m. right now and we close at 6. I should be with the family right now and not in the shop, but I'm still at the shop. I've been working all day non-stop. I did not have a chance to record the video today. I did not have a chance to record the video yesterday. And I thought, let me just take 20 more minutes, work on a device on camera, record it, and then I can call it off for the day. As you all know, Big Boss is on vacation. He's not here to help. He's the one who is responsible for taking apart devices. He puts the board on my bench. I work on it, fix it, I give it back to him, and then he reassembles the device. Next, he opens up a laptop, disassembles the laptop, puts the board on my bench. I work on it, give it back to him, reassemble, next, and we end up doing a lot in one day. But he's not here right now. I'm disassembling the device. I'm working on the motherboard. I'm reassembling the device. I'm handling locals. I'm handling whatever goes on in the shop here. And where does it end? I need staff. I need people to come and work in the shop. I need qualified technicians to work in the shop. I'm not talking about a technician who knows how to build a computer. I'm not talking about a technician who knows how to change the screen on an iPhone. I'm not talking about a technician who knows how to install a battery on a laptop. I'm talking about a technician where if I give him this motherboard, it does not power on. Here, figure it out, fix it. That's the person I'm looking for. On YouTube, I got a lot of comments when I posted a video that we are hiring. People commented, a person with that knowledge will open up his own business. Obviously, you never started a business in your life. Obviously, you're not in business, because if you are, you would know that being in business is very difficult. It does not matter how much knowledge you have. If you do not have customers come into your door or have constant flow of devices to fix, you're going to close in 1 month, you're going to close in 2 months, or you're going to close in 3 months. It's not easy to be in business. You may be a great chef. You open up a nice fancy restaurant. If people do not start coming in, you cannot keep up with the expenses. You're going to close it up, even though you are an amazing chef. So do not think that way. Obviously, people who are thinking that way, they never been in business, they never started a business in their life, and they have no idea what goes on when having a business. Just like a business professor, he teaches business in college, but himself, he never started a business or started a business and failed. If you do not have any clues about business, do not comment and say a person with knowledge, he can start his own business, because starting a business is a different animal than knowledge. Having knowledge is one thing, and starting a business is a whole different thing. I did offer up to 50% pay. If we get paid $400 to fix a certain device, you get 200, we get 200. You fix 10 devices a day, you will get rich overnight. But I need qualified people. If you know how to micro solder, you know how to work on motherboards, but you are not too technical, maybe, okay? But I need somebody where if I give you a motherboard, you know how to handle it. You know what to look for. You know what a MOSFET is. You know what a decoupling capacitor is. You know what a filter is. You know what a resistor is. You know what they do in the circuit. If there's a problem with display, you know what area on the motherboard you need to be looking for. If we have a short on the DC MOSFETs, you know what area of the motherboard you need to look for. So that's the type of person I'm looking for. I know I will never find that person, but if you do qualify, come in and apply. Last time I posted the video on YouTube hiring, I got emails from India. I got emails from Bangladesh. I got emails from Pakistan. I got emails from Ethiopia. I got emails from I do not know where. I need somebody local to fix a device. How am I going to hire you if you are in India? I do not get it. Why are you emailing from another country if I need somebody local? And the one thing that gets me the most is when a person sends an email, he want to apply for a job fixing circuit boards, a technician, and in the email he writes, where are you located? I really want to hit myself with what? I'll hit myself with this microscope. The guy is asking for the location of the business, and he want to apply for a job fixing circuit boards. The person want to fix circuit boards, a complex board, but he cannot find the address of the business. What's your purpose in life? If you cannot go online, type NorthridgeFix and find the address, what's your purpose on this planet? You're either too lazy to go and find the address, you want an easy answer, or you really have no clue. One of the three. It cannot, there's no four. One of the three. Easy answer. What's the second one? I forgot. Anyway, I have 4 Benz key fobs on my bench. One of them is expedited service, and we're going to be working on this one. And expedited service right now is $95. It used to be $49. Everybody was choosing expedited, and I cannot simply do everything expedited. So I had to raise up the price to $95. And right now people are still choosing expedited even though the price is higher. And I'm going to come to a point where expedited is at $1,000. But right now it's at $95. Expedited is 1 to 7 days. And normal repairs are 4 to 8 weeks. We have a very long queue. And right now it's estimated, the queue is estimated to 4 to 8 weeks. If you send a device and the device is not expedited, do not send an email after 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You can start sending an email after the 4th week because we may not touch it before week 4. So the first thing I want to do is test the fob to confirm that it's not working. I have a fob tester here, and $314.9, that's good. And I do see a blink when I click on the button. So that's good. 314.9, and if we press on the trunk button, same thing. 314.9 frequency. Lock, 314.9, and the panic. The panic we do not really care about, but it's functioning. 314.4.9, whatever. But the value is correct. And if we test infrared, we should get an IR output. That's right, IR. Button number 2, IR. Button number 3, IR. And the panic button, IR. So frequency is good, IR is good. I do see the blink on the fob. The customer said he's not able to turn on the vehicle with this fob. Let's open up the shell, access the motherboard, and see what's going on. Hopefully it's a quick fix because I need to go home. Am I still recording? Yes. So let's inspect the board under the microscope and see what's going on. I'm looking for maybe a broken component, a discolored component, a cracked component, or anything obvious. Maybe a corroded via, a broken trace. The board looks absolutely mint, perfect condition. Sometimes I like to just push on components. I've seen it many times where a component is loose or broken from a drop. Okay, and nothing obvious on this side of the board. Let's flip the board. We have our NEC chip here, oscillator, caps, and these, they never ever go bad. I've worked on so many Benz key fobs and I never had to once change any of those caps. The board looks absolutely clean. No signs of any damage or broken components or cracks or whatever. But one last thing I want to go over is the coil, because the coil can prevent the vehicle from turning on, or the vehicle may give you alerts or errors or whatever. But most of the times, a lot of videos I did, I had to actually change the coil because the coil was broken off the board. But this one is solid, and coils usually do not go bad unless the wire gets ripped or cut. Then the coil will go bad. But this one is solid, and I do not have a reason to believe that the coil is bad, but we're gonna have to test it. We're gonna test both ends of the coil, meter in continuity mode, and we're gonna test from here to right here. Whoa, whoa. It's not continuous. The coil is not continuous. It's a problem. Wow. Why is it not continuous? I mean, the wire is not gonna just rip off the coil by itself, and the coil looks factory. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Yeah, it's broken. It's broken probably from this point here. But since we have to ship this fob back to the customer in another state, I do not want to take a risk. What if it doesn't work? I'm going to just replace the whole coil. And this coil, you cannot just go and buy it from eBay or AliExpress or Amazon or whatever the case may be. We have to grab it off a donor key fob. And I have over 6 million donor key fobs in the drawer next to me. Right there. This one will work. Same key fob, same model, same everything. Let's take a look. And we're going to measure to make sure the coil is good. Measure from here to here. Perfect, perfect. The coil is perfect. And that's the same model board. It looks like I removed the NEC chip from here for some reason. And did I do anything else with the board? We do not need the board anyway. We're just going to grab the coil and put it on the customer's board. But just out of curiosity, I want to see if there's anything else I pulled from this board. And no. Great. We found it. That's the problem. That's why the customer cannot use the fob. Awesome. I am on my way home in 5 minutes. Awesome. My wife just called and I told her, just give me 10 more minutes. And when I say 10 more minutes, it means 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 1 hour. And I told her, don't let the kids sleep. I want to see them before they go to sleep. And she said one of them is already asleep. Life is tough. It's never easy. So we're going to start by desoldering this coil here. And I'm using the NF.mini pen. And we can do this. Great. Take it out. Just a tiny bit of flux. And where is my fume extractor? Why isn't the fume extractor on? Now we're going to grab the coil from the donor right here. And we're going to do the same. Use the NF.mini pen. All right, and now we're going to do this from here. Very nice. Now we have to do the other end, which is only used for support and it does not connect to anything. So we're going to press and hold. And that's it. We are done. Just want to go over this one more time because it's very important that we have those two connections soldered on properly. We do have them soldered on properly now, but I just want to go over them one more time quick. Maybe we can add some solder. And do this. And do this. Now it's perfect. Awesome. That was a nice end of the day fix. And I'm happy. I worked on a lot of strange devices today. A lot. We had a local who came in with a big device. It looks wooden. And I was wondering, what's that device? I do not work on that. And he came in and he's struggling to hold that box. I told him, what's that? And he said, it's a record player. I told him, we do not work on that. He said, how come? I saw you on YouTube and you do everything. I said, yeah, but I do not work on record players. I do not have parts for it and I do not know how to fix it. He said, but you're smart enough, you can figure it out. I told him, I do not have time to figure it out. I'm sorry, I cannot help you on this. And he left, disappointed. I do not fix record players. I do not want people to ship record players, and I do not work on them. Can I learn how to fix them? Yes, but I do not want to because I do not have time. I just want to finish what I have in the shop here, which is going to take me probably until year 4026. We're done. Let's test. From here to here, we are good. And if we test from here to here, we're good. And from here to here, we are good. Very nice. The coil is soldered on nicely. And look at the soldering joints, front and back. And the job is done. That was a quick one. We're gonna invoice and mail it back to the customer. So that's it. I'm gonna end it right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.